You know, guys, do you ever wonder what it's like in an AEW creative meeting? You know, when they come up
Yeah,
with the name for some of these events, it's probably,
yeah.
it's probably something like, I don't know. Here we go. It's probably, if I were there, I would be pitching this to Tony Khan. I'd be like, hey Tony, WrestleMania just happened. WWE got a bunch of money off of the gate and everything. It's their 40th. We should do a pay-per-view. Maybe not on the weekend of. We can't compete with that. Maybe not the weekend after. Everybody's going to be too happy about WrestleMania still. But like 2 weekends later, and just call it something that implies that it's been around for a long time, even though it's the first that we're doing. Right, One Man Band? Right?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? In fact, I even think I know what the name would be.
I mean, it's got to be something. It's got to be something that implies that it's been around for a long time, like eras or maybe generations. Or what do you think?
Well, me and Lou were just talking about the NBA, and we just talked about a team that just finished theirs, and it was a dynasty. That's what it was. It was a dynasty.
Dynasty. Yeah, that implies like a long legacy, prestige.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Tony? Huh? You like that? You like? Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. You would. You're too old. Play the music.
Welcome to TFSPOD, the 24/7 podcast. This is 24/7 Lou saying what's up, and that's
Ric-Hard saying who let the dogs out. Woof, woof, woof.
And that's
the one-man band. And I'd like to explain why I named it Dynasty, like Tony Khan had to explain why he showed the CM Punk video.
Yes, folks, this is the wrestling podcast home of super fans slapping each other with facts, opinions, and predictions.
Hey!
Yeah, they're going to sound these. We're good.
Yeah, buddy.
And also the home of the one and only. Also the home of the one and only Goldie, right there. That's Goldie right there. That's what we're fighting for.
Ooh.
Title, we fight for it every year.
Yeah, darn right.
So yeah, in this episode we will be talking about AEW Dynasty occurring on 4/21 on Sunday. What a surprise! Not doing it on a Saturday, but doing it on a Sunday.
Yeah, I wonder
they
why.
couldn't do the show. They couldn't do the show on 4/20 because nobody would show up.
So yeah, they're doing that show on 4/21. It's going to be, it seems like 4 hours plus a pre-show, 5 hours. Who knows? It's going to be a long one. They have
We did predictions. We did predictions for 10 matches when they were announced, with the cutoff time being what it was, and it ended up being that they added 3 matches more.
Yeah, there's 2 more 3 more pre-show matches, but we're only going to talk about the ones we have on when we did our list here for all our competitors. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, before we get to all of that, the one-man band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard.
Alrighty, I'm going to do this pretty quick because our stage editor is waving at me saying, please, please, please don't. I don't understand. What are you talking about, dude? Look, the scoreboard is brought to you by Got Milk. That's right. Do you got milk? I'm talking to you, stage manager. You should get some. Cool off. Walk away. There you go. He's going to the cafeteria to put milk in his coffee because it does your body good, folks. Get yourself some milk. It's rich and creamy goodness. Anyways, in first place with 6 points, tied alongside with the one-man band, it's myself. Woo! 6 points. That's right. We're doing a dance on top while Lou's over there wondering why he's not dancing. Yeah, that's right. I see you, Lou. It's okay. We're getting to you. But first, We got main event Jeff at 5 points.
Ooh.
Awesome. Then Lou at 4 points.
Look, folks, for you at home, for 3 years I've held them off. I had the championship. I held them off from enjoying the fine wine, the dining, the limousines, the kissing mothers and slapping babies. Yes, I did keep them away from it, but now they're in, and now I'm back with 4 points.
Oh
so
my
now
gosh,
they're enjoying
Lou,
Go ahead,
just
continue with your little petty
just stop.
little scoreboard.
No. That outburst deserves this clip.
Toots, you're living in the past if you think you can beat the future.
Anyways, behind you, we've got Osama Big Diesel at 3 points. And then the randomizer's at 1 point. Good old randomizer. Giving up. He's putting up the 1. He's putting up the 1. He's a Roman Reigns fan. I don't know what the sound is.
Different type of 1.
And everyone else is at 0. Folks, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. What do you think is going to happen at AEW Dynasty? Will it make more than 1/4 of the arena be filled? You tell us. We want to know. That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
Yes, folks. In this episode, we're doing predictions for AEW Dynasty. Being held on Sunday at 7 o'clock. They're starting, I believe. But anyway, we'll look that up later. All right, but before we get to that, Ric-Hard, what's the list of the combatants? What's the order of the combatants in this one?
All right. We've actually got a 6-competitor battle coming our way, and it is the one-man band goes first, followed by myself, followed by Lou, followed by main event Jeff, followed by a returning competitor, Osama Vin Diesel, and then the randomizer.
Oh, Diesel shows up for this one, but then he couldn't show up for the other one. I wonder where he'll be for AAA.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
All right, so the woman band, you're first in this one. First matchup we're going to talk about is going to be Bullet Club Gold. Jay White, Austin Gunn, and Colten Gunn. The champions of Ring of Honor. Trios title versus the Acclaimed Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, and Billy Gunn, the champions of the AEW Trios champion. Winner takes all match for the AEW Trios Championship and the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championship. Mouthful.
Yeah, no kidding.
So you go first. Who do you have?
Well, the Acclaimed, the Acclaimed have been champs for a while now. On the other hand, Jay White, I know Jay White is just trying to find his footing. I mean, he hasn't really been utilized as well as he would have liked, I'm sure. But I think this would be a good opportunity to finally have the Guns finally get another like title push, because they may be the Ring of Honor ones, but they're not the AEW. What happened?
They're the AEW and the Guns are the Ring of Honor. Yeah, you're
right. So I think it'd be cool to see them actually get the AEW tag titles or the World Trios Championship. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bullet Club Gold. I think Bullet Club Gold will pull out the win on this one, and that'll be that. Then I think it'll give Jay White a little bit of legitimacy.
All right. There we go. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Oh man, who do I got? Okay, it's still crazy to see Billy Gunn going up against Austin Gunn and Colten Gunn. That's I'm very surprised that things turned out that way, even though, Scissor Me, all that nonsense is still over. But I don't know what it is. I'm thinking we're going to go with, Jay White and Gold. Bullet Club Gold for the win.
All right. My turn to pick on that one. And I was gonna say this earlier, but since I'm last on this one, well, at least between the three of us right now, I'm going with Bullet Club Gold for the reason that it'll give something to have for Jay White, because the focus for me is Jay White having something to do in AEW instead of getting stuck in this rivalry with the Acclaimed, which because the Acclaimed will still get a pop with the championship or not. You know, they still have their fans out there. So I think this will give Jay White something to continue fighting with, and maybe who knows, maybe take it to Japan for other events he might have over there with another promotion over there for a minute, and showcase he has the trios title, and maybe collect another trios title over there in Japan. But yeah, Bullet Club Gold comes out with a victory. That's my prediction. What do we get from main event Jeff, Diesel, and the randomizer?
All right. Main event Jeff says Bullet Club Gold for the win. Osama Bin Diesel says, he calls them this. Here we go. He said he's going with the Bang Bros gang.
Oh my god.
But I had to clarify. I said, hold on. Who are you talking about? Because I feel like that can apply to either team. And then he said, I'm going to go with Bullet Club Cold Reception. So, in a roundabout way, he's going with Bullet Club Gold.
Oh my god.
And the randomizer is going to say Bullet Club Gold. We got a consensus.
Ah, man, already? Wow.
Right off the bat.
Wow, already.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
wow.
I'm surprised.
All right. Next matchup we have Hook, the champion, versus Chris Jericho in an FTW rules match for the FTW championship. Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
You know, this feels like it could be a swerve in the future, like by being on a pre-show, that they could surprise us. I feel like Hook's held that title for a really unnecessarily long time.
Well, I mean, look who's his dad, you know.
That's why it's unnecessary. That's why it's unnecessary.
True. True.
Huh?
The thing is, I penciled in one pick, and I'm thinking about it now, and I'm thinking to myself, you know,
what would Lou pick?
No. I want to point out that I might be calling an audible here, and the fact that Lou is going to go with this nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Banners, really, Lou? You spoke to the editor. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It can't be copying because I went first, and I'm going to say it. Even though it's on the pre-show, I feel like AEW is going to try to make this a big show. So we're going to have title changes. Not every title is going to change hands, but I'm going to say, and I'm calling an audible here because this was originally my pick. I'm going to say my pick is Hook to lose. Chris Jericho for the win.
I said Hook to lose. Wah.
Chris Jericho for the win. All right, my turn to pick on this one. And I believe that Lionheart Chris Jericho is going to try to collect all the titles he has out there. He did it with Ring of Honor. He said, I never won that title. And he went out there and he got the title. He won it. He held it for a little while and then he lost it. And yeah, why is Hook holding this title? Like you said, because his dad, maybe? No, but it has to be because of him. It has to be not because of his dad. Yeah, for me, honestly, the only thing I like about what Hook brings to any match is his theme song when he comes out. That's all that has me hyped. Not his moves in the ring and anything else. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. It's just his music.
That's a hot take. That is
his music is what has me hyped about. Yeah, Hook is coming out because they're gonna play his theme song. You know, like someone's gonna play his music. So yeah, I don't know why he's holding that title. I'm going with Lionheart. Chris Jericho picks up another title along the way in his historic, illustrious career. That's my pick. The woman band, you're next. Who do you have?
So I've been reading up on this, and I've been, seeing possible outcomes and such. And I have been hearing that there's a possibility that Hook might be leaving in the next few months. They're saying his contract is up pretty soon, and I've been hearing that the WWE is pretty interested in bringing him. And I think if that were to happen, I think his dad would probably jump ship as well. No, I wouldn't see why not. So I think this will probably be the first step to that. So I'm gonna say Chris Jericho is gonna win this one, and he's gonna be the belt collector. Get yet another title under his belt. And I think that would free up Hook to where he can just kind of, work a few things, and then eventually just, his contract will expire, and then he'll head on to other pastures. So yeah, Chris Jericho, the Lionheart, for the win.
All right, Chris Jericho, another vote for Chris Jericho.
Wow.
Good.
Wow,
All
I
right.
thought I was going bold. It looks like I just convinced everybody else in the room to change picks.
No,
Convinced. He did research. So did I. What's convinced?
Yeah,
went
that's
first.
what I say. That's what I say when I change my pick too.
Negative.
After
What do we get from
everybody
everyone else?
No, I actually.
All right, fine. I believe you. I believe you, woman man. But Lou has a habit. Lou has a habit
of winning,
hitting certain keys on the keyboard after I go with my. That said, main event just says Hook for the win. Osama bin Diesel says parentheses who the fuck close parentheses Hook. And randomizer says Hook. We got a 3-3 split right down the middle.
What do we call that again? That's what's our finisher?
50-50.
We had a name for it.
The 50-50 split.
I guess that's the name of it. It's in the trios match. Okay.
The 3D.
There we go.
3D. What?
I'm joking, bro.
The half and half. The half and half.
Half and half. All right. Next matchup, we have. This is a big one. This is a big matchup. You guys, I don't know, man. This one can people are trying to change their careers on this one. All right, we have Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson, and I go first on this one. And I think that in this one, Bryan Danielson has been shown to be in this heelish mode, attacking everyone, trying to prove he's the best. And I think that on Aew Dynasty, he will prove to everyone that he can lose to Will Ospreay. The future is here. Will Ospreay will take us in.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Will Ospreay is here. He's going to defeat Bryan Danielson. I don't know if he shakes his hand. I know there's built up to something else, and I don't know. They're saying that Will Ospreay. I mean, Will Ospreay is part of that. What is that guy? Oh, I forgot his name again. The manager they have.
The Don Callis family.
The Don Callis family, yes. I think there might be a split of the Don Callis family at some point around here, and Will Ospreay has to continue to get victories until we get a very big show where maybe he can face, who don't know, maybe somebody have a name there in mind, but we'll wait for that. For right now, this is part of the road of Will Ospreay's story on AEW to get a championship over a very tough competitor, Bryan Danielson. So Will Ospreay is my pick. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, for this one, the only thing I'm going to say is Will Ospreay going to win this match? Yes! 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 Yeah. No, honestly, yeah. I do think. There you go. Thank you. I do think Will Ospreay just signed recently, and he's a big get from New Japan. So I don't think it hurts Bryan Danielson at all to lose this match. Bryan Danielson is pretty much bulletproof at this moment. I would dare say he's probably one of the top 5, protected in AEW as far as, like his caliber of, his caliber of character and just what he brings to the table. I would say he's fine. He won't have to worry about anything. So I think Bryan Danielson will absolutely, take the pin to give Will Ospreay the rub, and Will Ospreay will take the win.
All right, Will Ospreay. All right, Ric-Hard, your turn to copy. Your turn to go.
How dare you? How dare you?
That's
You know what? I'm gonna give an original take here. I'm gonna say that at some point in this match, when this match happens, before, during, or after, we're gonna see this spot, and it's gonna be Bryan Danielson kicking Will Ospreay in the nuts to cement that he is indeed the person you should be booing, right? Because that's what Bryan Danielson does as a heel. He kicks people in the balls. Apparently, that's also his move when people do pranks on him backstage. Because he's like, yeah, what's funnier than getting kicked in the balls, right? That said, I don't know if that'll be the way that they make it, where Will Ospreay wins without actually getting a pin on Danielson or something. I feel like there's more to this. They can have a better match. Don't do a one and done. Do not do a one and done on this AEW.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, I agree.
Definitely have Bryan Danielson be either a sore loser or just out of frustration, just kick Will Ospreay in the balls. That should be, well, I mean, come on, it wouldn't be the first time. AJ Styles got kicked in the balls for years.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't make it any better, but okay.
That said, I'm going to pick Will Ospreay to get the win over Bryan Danielson because, that's what Danielson's doing in AEW. He's giving back to the next generation of people. He says he's on his last year. I don't know whether I believe him or not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because he also at one point said, I will wrestle until I can no longer wrestle anymore. So we'll see. We'll see. But Will Ospreay, that's my pick.
All right, Will Ospreay. All right, what do we got from main event? Jeff, Diesel, and the randomizer.
Main event, Jeff says Will Ospreay.
Uh-oh.
Diesel says, quote, Will Osp gay.
Oh my God. He's terrible.
And the randomizer says, Will Ospreay, we got a consensus!
What? Nice. Wow. I did not expect that.
There we go.
Right? Nobody picked Bryan Danielson.
I think everybody kind of knows at this point.
Yep.
They know their role.
Yeah. All right, let's get to our next matchup. It's going to be the Young Bucks, Nicholas Jackson and Matthew Jackson versus FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler in a tournament final ladder match for the vacant AEW World Tag Team Championship. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
Oh boy. Okay. This one might actually be the hardest one to predict. Because we obviously were talking about the CM Punk situation with all the Young Bucks and FTR being really good friends with CM Punk, by the way. Young Bucks obviously I guess they're not on good terms with CM Punk. Oddly enough, Kenny Omega is though. Kenny Omega said, "Hey, there's nothing. We're good. Like we were never bad to begin with." So I'm wondering if this whole, airing the video will have implications as far as, who's gonna win this. Jesus. Oh, I feared for my life. Some clown. Yeah, I agree. Anyways, I say that I'm wondering if there's gonna be some Jack Perry involvement anywhere. I wonder if that's gonna happen. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with FTR. Something tells me that this whole CM Punk fiasco, they're gonna try they're gonna try to extend it as much as possible. So I think FTR, it'll breed something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with FTR.
All right, FTR. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Who am I gonna go with? Am I gonna go with the guys who used to be friends with CM Punk, the guy that no longer works for the company, or the EVPs that, in their minds, probably goes, "Well, I mean, we just put over Sting in his final match. We made him look like $1 million. We should do the same to ourselves. Clearly, we should be champs again because we're the greatest tag team in professional wrestling ever." Right? Yes. That is exactly what they're going to do. And then they're going to become obnoxious heels. They're going to get booed by the audience over and over again. I don't know. Where is this show happening again?
Great question. I don't know.
If it's happening in Jersey, that's that crowd that said FCM Punk in the chants when the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega came back. But if it's not, then
it's taking place in St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri. Wow. Okay.
Well, okay. So where is that close to? Chicago.
Oof. Oh, they're gonna get heat. I'm gonna say Young Bucks for the win.
All right. Young Bucks for the win. All right, my turn to pick on this one. And yeah, this is a tough one. And I do think that we will see an appearance of a man from the jungle, a child from the jungle.
Child.
Now a man. Before a boy, now a man.
Who breaks the glass?
Yeah. I think he will appear in this one. And he's going to help the Young Bucks win the titles. And that's my pick, Young Bucks.
Yeah. They are working on their porn stashes. I definitely agree there.
So yeah, that's my pick, Young Bucks. What do we got from everyone else?
Okay, we've got just saying Young Bucks for the win. Osama bin Diesel says, quote, the Young Cucks for the win.
Oh, God.
Damn, man.
And the randomizer says FTR. We got a 2-4 split.
Oh, wow.
Man band in the minority. Going bold.
Hey, they won last time.
Hey, we got to give it to them. Yep, there you go. There it is.
Yep, that was bold.
Indeed. Okay.
All right, next matchup we have, it's going to be Julia Hart versus Willow Nightingale with Stokely Hathaway at ringside in the House Rules match for the AEW TBS Championship. Ric-Hard, you go first in this one. Who do you have?
I would like to say that I would prefer that this match were a triple threat because AEW needs variety, and I would happily tag myself in to be the third competitor. Oh, wait, that's not a prediction. I'm going to say...
Pin me!
In more ways than one, right?
All right, well, we have Julia Hart, who's been champion for a while here. Willow Nightingale has been fighting for the title.
Look, I said it before. Oh, yeah, this is... AEW wants this to be a big show. Might as well have a lot of title changes, but I don't think this is going to be a title change moment. Julia Hart is their youngest champion, to my knowledge. I think she still is, of the current crop of champs. And I think they're going to keep that just a little longer. And honestly, I think AEW is gonna do that mostly because they don't care about their women's division.
Ooh,
like that's a genuine criticism. Where's Mercedes Moné? Huh? Huh? Where? Tony, you can answer this. You can answer this. Anyways, Julia Hart for the win because, I don't know. The champs retain.
All right, my turn to pick on this one.
Yep.
And okay, I think your answer to your question is whom will Mercedes Moné face for the title? Will it be the antics and the heel side of the storyline of Julia Hart, or Willow Nightingale, kind of a face in this one? I think that in the future we'll get to that, but I don't think that tonight will resolve that to whom Mercedes Moné will face. But I think that Julia Hart comes out with championship because it is, what is it, house rules match for the AEW. So it's their own rules, I guess, and I don't know what can happen. Someone cheating, someone helping out someone else. But I think it'll happen. Julia Hart retains, and we'll see what happens at the end of the match. Who shows up? The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
All right, so I'll be honest. I haven't really been following, Julia Hart's title run that much, but I feel like maybe there hasn't been much going on with it, but that doesn't mean I know she just won it not that long ago, so I don't think it's gonna be time for her to drop it just yet. I do think what you guys have said about Mercedes Moné. I do think she'll make an appearance, but I think she'll make an appearance to mess with Willow Nightingale, and that way it kind of builds a little bit of a storyline going there, and then it could probably lead to like a triple threat of sorts. So yeah, I'm gonna say Julia Hart retains on this one.
All right, Julia Hart. All right, what do we get from everyone else?
Unbelievable. I went first on this, and everybody copied my picks again.
Stop.
Here we go. I'm kidding. Here we go, though. Because get ready. Main event Jeff says Willow Nightingale for the win. Osama Vin Diesel says, I don't even know if I can say this one. Osama Vin Diesel says Lizzo Nightingale.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Jesus.
This guy is.
Oh, that's just messed up.
The
randomizer. Hold that thought. The randomizer says Julia Hart. We got a 4-2 split.
Thanks for the points, gentlemen.
Go ahead, Lou.
It's a good thing that Diesel doesn't show his real face, because if he ever shows up in real arenas to any of these shows, WWE, AEW, New Japan, Impact, he's gonna get really hurt in the parking lot. He's gonna get get beat up in the parking lot.
Hey, this man is not afraid. He is
not afraid, but he won't show his face.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, we'll bring him. We enjoy him. All right, let's go to our next matchup. We have Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, Mark Briscoe versus the House of Black, which is Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews in a trios match. And this one, I go first. I think that this matchup is just to say, hey, look, we have Adam Copeland in a match, and he has a championship. Look, he's fighting. And look, Eddie Kingston has a championship. Oh, look, Briscoe has a championship. So I think everyone here is holding a championship on that side, but I think the night goes to House of Black. That's my prediction. The night goes to House of Black. They get a little bit of a shine, and we build up a bigger story later on with Adam Copeland and House of Black, Malachi Black. That's what I think is going to happen here. That's my prediction. House of Black for the victory. The one-man band, you're next. Who do you have?
The night goes to black. Wow, that's good. I like that. The night goes to black. Black as night. All right. Anyways, yeah. I mean, obviously this Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe just thrown in together like that. It's they all have shiny titles. Cool. They're looking spiffy with their titles, but I think this is a great time to establish House of Black. I think Malachi Black actually attacked Adam Copeland recently, and it kind of started this whole thing. And I think this is a good thing or a good way to get the House of Black, back on the map. Also, shout out to Buddy Matthews for having the best job in the world right now. Coming home to that sweet piece of meat. God, I don't know. I hope I don't get canceled for that, but Rear Rippy's one hot mama, man. Like let's
What? Stop promoting sexuality.
Shut
I
up,
know what you
Steve.
meant. Australian or New Zealand, whatever they cook meat.
Australian, yeah,
Australian, they cook meat. They cook food, right?
They sure do. And Stevie Richards, no, by the way. But yeah, I think this is a great time. I think this is a good time for House of Black to get a win. So I'm gonna go with the House of Black to take the night.
I've heard that before. All right.
That is a really good line, by the way. That is a really good line.
What?
The House of Black to take the night.
Oh, thank you.
The night goes to black.
Yeah, that's what you said, Lou. See?
All right. What do we got? Ric-Hard, you're next.
Whoo! Wow. I'm very surprised. You got 3 champs going up against 3 guys without titles, and people are picking the guys without titles to win. I'm starting to really not be sure about my pick here, but I'm going to stick with it because some of us remember what happened when Adam Copeland went up against his former stablemates Judgment Day. But he's fighting Judgment Day Light. My mistake.
Judgment Day 2 Light.
Judgment Day Light, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I can't see Cody
Cody.
Tony.
Yeah,
I can't see Tony.
You definitely can't see Cody.
Not on AEW.
Oh yes. Anyway, sorry.
I can't see Tony signing a big name like Adam Copeland and having other guys on the team with titles and going, you know what we should do? Let's have all the champs lose. Yeah. Let's have the champs. No, he's gonna have Adam Copeland. Adam Copeland's gonna pull rank and say, hey man, I'm clearly the bigger star here. I'm the champ. Don't make me look like a tool.
And then
at the very least,
and then
the only person
we don't care.
we don't care. Fill up an arena and then we'll talk.
This isn't WWE.
I could see it. I genuinely could see it. Adam Copeland saying, look, I like House of Black. They're a cool faction. But I've fought cool factions before in another company, and I won even when I wasn't supposed to. So that's what we're gonna do here. And I could totally see it. And I'm gonna go with that. Adam Copeland and his team of ragtag cronies get the win over House of Black. Even though it's tempting to say Eddie Kingston's going to take the pin for his team, no. I think Adam Copeland's team will pick up the win.
And then after that, Tony Khan's going to show the CM Punk footage once again, just because.
Oh my gosh!
All I'm saying is on this one, I see future matches in this one occurring, so that's why I went on my pick.
Hey, I see future matches too. How many times did Edge have to beat Judgment Day? And where we go? All right, you've done enough. You've done enough, Edge. You've beaten them enough, and then it's just no. But I'm going to fight Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell, just to drive home the point. And I'll be like, oh, so you could give him back the win, right? No, so I can just keep winning.
Because I can and I will.
All right, what do we got from everyone else?
All right. Here's what we got from everybody else. We got main event Jeff saying House of Black. We've got Osama Vin Diesel saying, oh my quote, House of Crack.
I thought he was gonna say House of Whack. I'm glad.
And we've got randomizer saying yes, Team Adam Copeland. Woo! I'm not alone.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm in the minority.
Wait a minute. When the one-man band went with the randomizer, you're like, oh, you're bad, whatever. Now when you're with them, you're in good company. I don't get it.
The difference is, Lou, I made my picks before the randomizer made his picks. Or its picks. Okay? All right? So
Same thing with the one-man band. What are you talking about?
The randomizer copied me.
Oh, my God.
Wah.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Exactly. All right. Next matchup, we have Timeless Tony Storm with Mariah May, who looks like someone else on NXT, on AEW and WWE. Sorry. Anyway, let me start this again. Timeless Tony Storm versus Thunder Rosa in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
The Timeless Tony Storm gimmick has been probably one of the best things that AEW's had in a while, and they've been really going well with it. Like they even have her in the black and white noir look, like you see the poster, it's like, oh crap, she's black and white, and she's been really getting pushed well, and she's been doing a great job as the women's champion, the women's world champion. And Thunder Rosa, you guys know I love Thunder Rosa, you know that, but I don't think she's in too good of a graces with AEW as of late, from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories where she's kind of difficult backstage. I know a couple of female wrestlers don't like her at all. Not Ty Conti. Ty Conti gets along with her well, but everybody else, she's had some issues with. So I don't think personally that I don't think they would want to put the title on someone that's had a little bit of dissension already. Especially with all the things that have happened recently with them. So I think Toni Storm is going to continue her run.
All right, Toni Storm. All right. The woman. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. Thunder Rosa was released by this company not too long ago for not really getting along with people backstage. They rehired her. Maybe because they were like, yeah, we need Toni Storm to get more legitimacy by beating former champs. Either way, Timeless Toni Storm is not losing that title anytime soon. I don't think. She just like Rhea Ripley, being from that part of the world, Australia. Is it Australia? She's Australian, right?
I think Toni Storm is Australian.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. She's going to be dominating that division for a while, merely because she just upped her game a lot. So I say Timeless Toni Storm for the win over Thunder Rosa, who will probably get relegated to AEW Dark afterwards.
Ooh, wow. All right. My turn to pick on this.
Oh, wait, no. That's not where they send people now. They said they'll send it to ROH.
Oh, Lord.
All right, my turn to pick on this one. And I think that Thunder Rosa has something to prove in this one. Thunder Rosa has something to prove to you, the Ric-Hard, you, the one-man band, that she can do this. She can come out with a victory after being almost you say banned or thrown out. Don't give me that.
Are you gonna do it? Are you really gonna do it?
That face. Don't give me that face. You know that Thunder Rosa has something to prove here. So who better to prove it against than their new darling there, who's been repackaged, Toni Storm. So for that reason, I am definitely gonna say Toni Storm retains and Thunder Rosa will build up. Will get very upset and not win.
What the hell is that?
All that buildup, just to go with the same logic that we did.
I knew he was going to do that, though.
I totally saw that coming, by the way. But it's just like, just say
I'm
Tony
tipping
Storm.
my pitches. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we get from everyone else?
All right, here we go. We've got main event just says Tony Storm. Osama bin Diesel went with a straightforward pick. It's Tony Storm. That goes to show how impressed he is with her. And the randomizer says Thunder Rosa.
What a bastard.
Yeah. Waheel.
Yeah, no, forget Waheel.
Dummy. Yeah.
There you go. All right, next matchup. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to help me pronouncing this one.
All right, so it's Kazuchika Okada.
Kazuchika Okada. And no, actually, no, I need help pronouncing this name.
Oh, is it Pac or Pac?
Pac.
I wonder how my Japanese friends from New Japan who hated on me would pronounce this. Pac. Anyway. In the singles match for AEW Continental Championship, Ric-Hard, you go first. Who do you have?
Oof. I know when we're looking at this match, there's at least somebody looking at Pac and going,
Who in the hell is that? Some mid-carder?
No.
There we go.
Shame, because he wasn't.
He definitely wasn't. I agree with that. The Red Arrow was an amazing move. I loved his NXT work. He was definitely underappreciated while working there.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to be underappreciated in AEW too, because I don't see him winning the Continental.
He had a good run, but he got hurt.
But he's not going to get the title in this match. And it's a show where I was leaning heavy towards title changes. But yeah, I don't see Okada losing because they just signed him and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you look at all that, and I mean, Pac.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
You ain't winning. That's all I'm gonna say. Kazuchika Okada for the win. And if I mispronounce that, leave those hate comments. I love it.
Kazuchika.
Komukika.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
There we go. Kamukika. Caligula Okada.
Oh my God.
But just a question, hey? You got a journalism for that? You gotta be joking me.
All right. My turn to pick on this one. And Pac picked the worst time, or they set him up for the worst time to have a matchup against Okada after just winning a title. If this wasn't a non-title match, it would be making it a little much more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But now you know that Okada has the title. You know which way it's going to go. Already. Okada holds on to that title for a little bit longer. He just got it. And hopefully they'll give us a good match, even though going in, we kind of know the outcome to it. Like, we know for sure the outcome of this one. But yeah, Kazuchika Okada with the victory. Kevin Owens, KO. There we go. Happy? Anyway, the woman, you're next. Who do you have?
Yeah, poor Pac. That's all I gotta say. Like, it's crazy to think that Pac's an AEW original. He's one of the few that's still left.
Yeah. But he got hurt for a while, so he was out.
Yeah. But I mean, still though. I mean, he still counts in my opinion. But yeah, he's just has the unfortunate task of being placed in front of Kazuchika Okada and
Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you. Now, in all seriousness, though, I mean, Okada just won that title. He was a big pull away from New Japan to AEW. He was arguably the biggest star of New Japan.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
they were able to pull him away. and now it's like they've been able to pull away Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., and Okada, like the three biggest stars, through three of some of the biggest stars, and now look, yeah, Okada's getting paid really good money from what I heard to be there, so yeah, definitely Okada for the win.
All right. That's 3 KOs. Let's see what do we get going along the line. What do we get from everyone else?
3K.
Here we go. Main event. Jeff says Kazuchika Okada and Osama Vin Diesel said. Well, I think he first started by saying,
I don't even know who you are.
and then said, my pick is Borkada.
Okada.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, man.
So
I
that's
swear, you better
5.
not go to the event.
That is 5 for Okada. And the randomizer says back.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Woo! We got a 5-1 split. Way to go, randomizer.
5-1.
dick.
Wow.
Again.
All right, here we go. Almost wrapping up this one with our 9th matchup of the night. We have Roderick Strong, the champ, versus Kyle O'Reilly. Didn't we see this somewhere else? Versus in a singles match versus AEW International Champion, the other mid card title. And I go first in this one. All right. Rumors I'm hearing is that they're trying to have a setup to have either a matchup later on with Adam Cole on this one before or after he fights MJF whenever he comes back. So that's why.
So basically, an undisputed era triple threat without Bobby Fish.
Yeah. Literally.
So I think for that reason, and also Roderick Strong, who I think recently just won this title. So I think for that reason, I think he's still holding it. But hopefully we get a good match, like we've had in another company. So yeah, I'm gonna say Roderick Strong retains. I don't know. I'm just saying Roderick Strong retains. That's my pick. The woman band, you're next. Who do you have?
So I know Kyle O'Reilly just came back from like a huge injury, and they didn't think he was gonna be able to come back, and he did, thankfully. And it's cool to see him. It's cool to see him back. But I just don't see him beating Roderick Strong. Like you said, he just won the title recently. Doesn't make any sense in my opinion for him to drop it already. I think maybe
hard on some of these matchups.
Right. And I think maybe after a couple of matches, like I could see where he may drop it, but right now ain't the time. So Roderick Strong retains.
Yeah. All right, Roderick Strong retains. Yeah, because to me, it's like some people just won it, and it's like you have a good matchup like to defend, but like come on, you can't have him drop it like that on the next one, or you can. Who knows? But yeah, here we go. Ric-Hard, you're next. Who do you have?
Look, let me just say, Kyle O'Reilly I was really feeling it. He could have been huge when he was in NXT. There was something about the booking they were giving him and all that stuff, and I was like, man, like they're really finally pushing him. I like this theme. That guitar riff was solid. He had all that going, and I don't know what it is. Like maybe this is what working at AEW does to you, but like, or maybe that injury was like he was Rip Van Winkled or something. But he looks like he's aged like 10 years since when he came back. His hair's longer. His beard's like even more like grizzled. His face looks like it's aged a lot. I don't know if it's just from stress or all the rehab or whatever, but like, yeah, like Kyle O'Reilly did not look like the same person when he came out and basically didn't hug Roderick Strong, I think it was. Yeah. So it was weird to see that, but that's besides the point. He came back from injury.
Kyle O'Reilly's face, it reminds me of the face I make when I'm ready to hear whatever Diesel's going to say about someone on a match.
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna say Roderick Strong for the win. Once again, title doesn't change hands. Oh, hey, whoa, how?
I've had it up to here with you, rebels.
Just because it's the same pick you made doesn't mean it's a Control V, Control C, Lou.
It just means it's
All
right. It just means they made a right pick.
That said, Roderick Strong, that's my pick to win it.
All right, Roger.
Yeah, we gotta have some undisputed era guys fighting.
Yeah, I gotta say that title looks really nice. I really like how that title looks.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'll give it to them. I'll give it to AEW. I do like the look of that title. It's just this is what, like, title number 20.
It's the third mid card. If you think about it.
That's right.
The Continental Champion, the TBS Champion, the TNT, the FTW. Like, how many more titles do you need? Look, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It's Tony's company.
Well, at least everyone has a belt to put so their pants don't fall down, right?
Right? Yeah. I'm team no pants though. You know it. I
don't know that.
I don't want to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
All right,
we film above the waist on this show, folks.
Thank God.
All right, main event. Jeff says Roderick. Whoa! Sound guy, cut it out. Main event just says Roderick Strong.
Uh-oh.
Osama Van Diesel says Roderick Thong.
Okay.
What is he looking at?
Yeah, seriously, what is he looking at?
I don't know what to make of that one. That one threw me for a loop there. You know, I feel like he does this because he knows I have to read out his pick on air. And the randomizer says Roderick Strong. We got a consensus.
There it is, consensus.
All right. Another one.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Let's see in the last one of how many consensus we have on that one. All right, let's get to the last matchup of the night, the 10th matchup. Reading through all of these matchups. All right, we have Samoa Joe, the champ, versus Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana at his ringside. It's a singles match for the AEW World Championship. The one-man band, you go first. Who do you have?
All right, so remember way back a few months when Swerve Strickland battled, was it Hangman Adam Page, that the death match?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that match was so brutal.
Yeah, and not only that, like the promo he cut with staples still in his face, and he just went with it. And that, remember I said it. I said right after that, I said, guys, he's gonna be a world champion pretty soon. And I don't know, man. I gotta say, I'm liking the chances here, because this thing happened months ago, and I gotta tell you guys, Swerve Strickland did they were doing obviously like a face off, and Samoa Joe was on the ramp, and Swerve Strickland did something. I guess they had a bunch of security guards separating both of them.
Oh yeah.
And bro, Swerve Strickland landed on one of those guys so perfectly that literally, like, it looked like he was walking on air almost. And then he dropped all of the security guards and he stood right in front of Joe. And Joe looked kind of concerned, like, whoa, what the hell? As Swerve pointed right at the title, he says, "I'm coming for that." And you can see Samoa Joe kind of get like a little upset. So I think this is, I truly think this might be Swerve Strickland's time. I don't think they don't need Samoa Joe to be a long-term champ. I feel like he served his purpose. He's a transitional champ. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But I think this is Swerve Strickland's time. I think if I were to pull the trigger, this would be the time. Go ahead, make it happen. Swerve Strickland.
Swerve Strickland. All right, Ric-Hard, you're next. What do you have?
Look, this all comes down to one simple thing. What footage did they show a couple weeks ago? Oh yeah, it's a backstage brawl. Oh, what does that have to do with anything else? Look at the interview with Ariel that Punk did. What did he say? Oh, I'm friends with guys in the back in AEW, right? Guess what? You're friends with the guy that trashed the company and called the owner a clown. Well, time to pay. So what's he gonna do? Oh, Samoa Joe, you're good friends with Punk, right? Yeah, good. You dropping the title.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's gonna go. And yes, Swerve Strickland is over. He's definitely popular. I see it. They didn't do it at the last pay-per-view because the last pay-per-view was Sting's final match, so they didn't want to take away from that. But nothing else eventful is happening on this pay-per-view, so why not establish a dynasty with the first ever AEW World Champion? That is, let's not make it a race thing, but you know AEW is going to be like, yeah, look at that, huh? Yeah, right. So yeah. Swerve Strickland for the win. That's my pick. Put it in the books.
Yeah!
All right, guys. I see where you guys are going with this.
So you should go the opposite route.
I think I might have to. Okay, look. Samoa Joe is a legend. All around he goes, except AEW, bad booking. NXT he did good. But in this case, I think Samoa Joe's had title like for 4 months or so.
Yeah. Give or take.
Yeah, but no, I'm not going with Samoa Joe. Of course, I'm not going with Samoa Joe. Swerve Strickland has been has been very hot, very much in tune with what the fans want to see. So I'm gonna say Swerve Strickland comes out with victory on this one. Yes, I agree with you guys. Swerve Strickland comes out with victory. What do we get from everyone else?
Couldn't do it, could you, Lou? You just okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Of course, it makes sense. That's why we made the pick.
No, I mean it wouldn't make. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, everybody else is also seeing the writing on the wall here because Main Event Jeff says Swerve Strickland for the win. Osama Bin Diesel says Swerve Mello Hayland. Basically, he's saying he's AEW's Carmelo Hayes.
Oh my God.
That said, Randomizer says
Lord.
Samoa Joe. We got a 5-1 split.
I didn't know it.
All right, there we are.
It would be insane if Samoa Joe won. Let me just say that right now. Could you imagine Samoa Joe wins and boom, everybody's pissed?
Just wouldn't make any sense.
I mean, it didn't make sense to show that footage.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Oh boy.
All right.
Time to find out what AEW Dynasty has in store for us. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead. Close this out. You know what you got to say.
Well, you know what? I want to bring one last thing that we used to do before, back in the old days, which means like 2 years ago or something, or a year ago. I have one last question for you guys.
What's that?
You guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Will this be a dynasty, the beginning of a big dynasty for AEW having this pay-per-view?